Welcome back. Just yesterday we released Brokk version 0.18, and I figured today would be a great day to revisit the Brokk UI and dive into some of the new features in this version. With an updated interface and more control over how your AI sees your codebase, this might be the update for you. Let's go ahead and get started. First up, let's take a look at the new visual changes. We've added a new vertical layout that gives a lot more real estate to the LLM output. So the new output window is quite a bit larger all the way to the right-hand side. Additionally, we've moved the activity manager from up here in the upper right-hand corner, right dead center of the screen, just above where we moved the chat window to. So now your input window is dead center of the screen, right in the middle of all the action. This layout gives a lot more visibility into what the LLM's doing and the activities that are going on between your repo as well as the output from your LLM. We've also added a light plus and a dark plus theme, and you can get to those by going to File, Settings, and under Appearance right here in the Themes tab. This is the default value, which is set to dark, but we've added this light plus and dark plus. The light plus, for the folks that like light mode, it's a pretty nice looking light mode. Nice subtle gray icons, not too bright, but if you have to be into light mode. My personal favorite absolutely is the dark plus mode. For me, it's the right level of contrast to visual appeal I like to see in my user interfaces. For those folks who are big fans of the classic layout view, you can get back to that pretty easily. We went ahead and left this in as just a checkbox. So if you want to re-enable the classic horizontal view, that's there. You check this box, click apply OK, and it will require a UI restart, but the option is there if you're a big fan of the classic view of Brokk. Now, for those of you using the advanced UI, we've added a brand new plan mode right here. This is designed for those moments when you want the AI to map out a solution without taking the wheel immediately. It forces the system to generate a task list, but it won't start executing the tasks until you say so. Let's go ahead and put that through its paces right now. I went ahead and loaded up the Godot project, and what I figured I would do is I would give it a generic prompt. I'm going to ask it to create a custom camera for me for SteamOS. And we'll just see what the plan mode does when we just give it this very simple prompt. Create, let's see, I would like to create a custom camera for SteamOS. That will work with, let's give it an interesting non-easy choice. Work with the new Steam frame. The Steam frame hasn't released yet, so this prompt should have very little information. So let's go ahead and give that a roll and see what happens. Now this is going to take a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and click the plan button, and then I'm going to let the camera roll, and then we'll do the fast forward thing. In the interest of time, I went ahead and jumped straight to the end to show you what the results of plan mode run actually are. So let's take a look at what Brokk has done here. It has analyzed the entire code base based off my very simple prompt. It has gone through the entire code base, looked for the necessary files, which are located here under modules, camera, and the camera items. It's analyzed those files, added those fragments to the context so it can actually make a judgment on what it needs to do. And based off that information, it went ahead and generated a plan on how we can create this fictional camera for the Steam frame, which is, as I said, is not yet really released to the public. That's plan mode in a nutshell. It basically gets everything ready to go, builds a plan, you can edit the plan, and then once you're satisfied with the output, you go ahead and click this button here, and it'll run through the plan tasks. In addition to plan mode, we went ahead and updated Loots mode as well, making it so it now always starts executing tasks automatically, making it much faster when you know exactly what you want and you just need it done. Also, I wanted to point out a nifty feature where we've added the ability to actually set the file fragments to read only. So if you have a C file, or if you have any file in your code base that you just absolutely do not want edited, you can set those in the context as read-only, and that essentially locks those files so that even if they're in the context, they can be considered, but they won't be edited. Under the hood, we've made some massive improvements to performance. We've implemented a new file watcher that significantly reduces memory usage. That can be enabled right here in file settings and under advanced, and right here is the file watcher implementation. Additionally, we have added a non-blocking UI architecture. This means that when you're working with very large contexts in your file fragments, it no longer freezes the UI and keeping everything running smooth. Plus, we've added improved tool calling with our new Brokk LLM proxy, and we've added smarter autocomplete for the project tree. For the model enthusiast, we've added the newer updated models like Opus 4.5 and others. Beyond the new features, we've shipped a large number of fixes to keep things running smoothly, and we've resolved the clipboard locking behavior on Windows, and we significantly improved the diff view for pull requests, ensuring your code reviews are cleaner and more reliable. There's a lot to explore in this update, so make sure you download version 0.18 today. We're really curious to see how you utilize the new plan mode in your workflows. I'm Dylan, DevRel at Brokk, and as always, thanks for watching.